case you did not get it, Esther Chungu is in the How are you doing, Christian?
I'm doing great. How are you, Willing?
Good. I feel like it's taken way too much time.
I'm telling you, for this to happen.
For this to happen.
I don't even know why.
I do not know why, because we're kindred spirits.
Exactly.
And I know you owe me an Instagram live. We'll get to that later
I do.
on. You do. Yeah, you do. But let's get into the conversation. It's 3 albums later, 3 decades later,
Right.
3 years in marriage later. And it just seems like 30 is the beautiful level to be at. There's been a lot that has happened, especially in the past 10 years, for Carmine to Esther Chungu. How does it feel like to be at level 30?
It's beautiful. It's beautiful, Wellington. You know, in the beginning, I won't lie, I was panicking, you know, like, oh my gosh, I'm about to be 30 years old on earth. But really crossing that line, it has been such a beautiful thing. And I think I have realized that I grieved my 20s and I mourned my 20s, which is quite important. And I just realized it today. I was watching something by Pastor Tim Ross, I'm sure you know him, and he was talking about the importance of grieving a certain season of your life, because only then will you properly live and get into the next season. Yes, so I really believe I have grieved my 20s, and I've also celebrated my 20s. That's where the Lord has brought us, you know. I'm 2 years shy of being 10 years in the music industry. That's quite big.
That's a long
That's quite huge, yes. And to really see how far God has brought me, I'm a 30-year-old. I'm a mother now, I'm a wife, I'm a sister, of course, a daughter, a friend. I'm really grateful. Yeah.
It's so beautiful to see, and I love that you've added all of those facets to it. But, man, I cannot imagine 30. You at 20, what would you say to you at 30? Or who did you expect Esther at 30?
That's a really good one. That's a really, really good one. You know, first of all, I expected 30 to reach way later. before you blink, it's here. It's here. But I think 20-year-old me did see the Esther that I'm experiencing now, and I'm just grateful that, you know, she has even more of a backbone. You know, she knows who she is, she knows what she's for, and she carries genuine love for people and for God in her heart. 20 years I was already walking with God. 30 years I'm still walking with God, and I'm grateful for that. And I have even a deeper insight about who God is and who He is to me personally. So definitely 20-year-old me is saying, big up.
Kudos, congratulations. Now remember, you can also be part of the conversation by calling in. The number is on your screen. So that number there, it's not a repeat, it's not a maybe, just go ahead, reach for the phone and call us, and we'll be glad to hear you from wherever you may be calling us from. And I really want to hear from Livingston. I think the people in Livingston, they are shy, but they are very nice characters.
They are very nice people.
They are very nice people. Shy, but very nice characters. One big thing that we won't shy away from is becoming a mom.
Right.
And there's just this thing about, you know, you being that public figure that every single small thing that would happen to any regular human being is amplified.
Right.
And we see it in the way how you would like to make these moments personal, make them as normal as possible, but still the world makes it crazy.
Right.
How do you still find solace and comfort and just say, you know what, right now I'm an Amalakai?
Yes, I'm an Amalakai, and it's something. It's a beautiful experience. He turned 8 months today.
Oh,
so beautiful. So I think
today's his birthday.
His birthday. Yes, exactly.
Okay, exactly. The 19th, I'll say.
Yes, the 19th. I think the importance of juggling the two, Wellington, is very, very cardinal. You know, you can be a public figure, but also understanding the balance of keeping some things more private than, you know, for the masses. I think it's very important, and it has really helped me personally, and I've seen it because sometimes when you show too much, to an extent it's justifiable when people expect, you know, that much information because you've been feeding them that much. But from the very beginning, I think I've tried by all means to keep some things as private as possible, but still keeping people involved, you know, when the time is right. And I think that has helped me to just keep a sober mind and, you know, stay calm even in moments where maybe the world is demanding more than I have on my plate, more than I can give. And I think as people have been going, especially with people who genuinely follow Esther Chungu, I've seen the love and the respect that they hold, and I'm grateful for that.
Should we expect Chaka and Esther becoming mom? No.
Like a reality show.
Because we were at the wedding and the shani was filmed.
You never know. You never know.
You never know. But we have a caller from Kawe. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm alright. How are you?
I'm doing great. I have Esther Chungu in the house. Talk to her.
Esther, how are you?
Well, thank you, my dear. How are you?
I'm alright.
How's Kabwe?
Kabwe is okay.
That's good.
I do really enjoy your music. Awesome.
Wow, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mwitwa, for calling.
Mwitwa, thank you.
Awesome. That was Mwitwa calling us from Kawe. The phone line stays open.
Okay.
Regardless of when we are just going, because the show is yours.
Right.
Life after Umwala. This was the third installment. Esther Chungu has the Pompey effect. And sorry to mention the hubby, but the Pompey effect is okay. The Pompey effect for me is the songs are very jealous. They don't demand other songs. So when you open Chikankawe, you want to listen to Chibebe, you want to listen to... So how is it like creating this album where, of course, you had this liberty to express yourself and just create from a creative perspective, but then this time around I think there was a lot of pressure to impress, a lot of pressure to also make mass market music. So how did you handle working with Umwala? And also I believe it was under a label which is Pompey's Afro Nation, or is
Atmosphere. Yes, so we're managed
all
under
of that. So how was the whole process of giving your third baby to the world like?
I love that, Wellington. I love that question. I think first of all, in as much as we would love to run away from it, there's always that pressure, you know, like, oh, will this be as good as Mubanga? Will it be better? Will it be better than April? Will it be, you know, will people really enjoy it? And really that was the stress I had in the beginning, because between April and Umwala, there's about practically close to 4 years, about 3 years or so, because April was released in 2020, October of 2020. We released Umwala in 2023. Before that, Mubanga was 4 years, you know, and then April, the gap between April and Mubanga. And sometimes you feel, oh, is this enough? You know, have I given them enough time to, you know, enjoy this particular album? Have I given them too much time, you know? And so even when we were coming together at the studio, because it was produced by Church, and of course other amazing producers who came on board.
Me, but it's okay. It's fine.
What is your producer?
I want to do back.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what? I'm sorry.
No, but go ahead.
Yeah, so even when we're chatting about it, you know, he just talked about the importance of still keeping myself. You know, I'm Esther, I'm this bubbly personality, to just portray that in the music. And so we called on different writers as well, you know, people like Mike, people like Blaze, amazing writers who really were a great source of amazing songs, you know. And even when we were recording, we were having fun and really genuinely being ministered to as well. Because I remember even when we sang Chibebe, I think I even cried. You know, it was really,
you and me both.
It was really right. Thank you so much. So the songs do mean a lot to me, and I feel I poured myself out as much as I could, you know, with Umwala. Even when you listen to the other two, I feel, you know, there's a lot of growth, even, you know, when it comes to, you know, the singing abilities and whatnot. And I must commend my coach, though we haven't met in a long time, Trina. She just
we
gave
see
birth
you.
as
Oh
well.
my God, it's raining, baby. I've never been so excited for an announcement like
know,
that.
Right?
I was like, this one really, the content, it was so good.
Yeah, so shout out to her as well, because she played a really big role just in, you know, the importance of always practicing, always, you know, just because you're Esther Chungu doesn't mean you don't practice. You make sure that you get better every day. So yeah, I think I really loved the mental space I was in as well when writing and when singing and when just delivering the Umwala album.
Was Malachi through part of the process, like you were carrying Malachi during the recording as well?
Was that? No. So we actually recorded the whole lot of 2022.
Okay.
Yes, Malachi came 2023. Okay. Yes. So that was a year. You know what's funny? Because I think 2022, as far as career and everything, was the most challenging, you know, as far as so many expectations from people, you know, dealing with some sort of cyberbullying and still being in the studio, right? And still being in the studio and trying by all means to truly just be open to what God is doing and allowing him to work through you beyond the emotions that you're feeling in the moment, right? Yeah. So it was quite an interesting time.
Awesome. Remember, the phone line stays open. Be sure to call in. But on that note, which is creating music, you've successfully done 3 and almost clocking 10 years. And you're creating amazing music.
Thank you.
Music that not so many people are creating, but there was a league of people that started the music.
Right. Exactly.
Before I finish my conversation, but Naomi is calling. Hello, Naomi. How are you doing?
I'm alright. How are you?
I'm great, Naomi. You're from Southern Province. You're from Mazabuka. How are you?
I'm alright. How are you?
I'm good. Esther Chungu is in studio today. Talk to her.
Hi, Esther.
Hey, Naomi. How are you?
I'm alright. How are you?
Fine, thank you, my darling. How's Mazabuka?
Mazabuka is okay. How's Lusaka?
Lusaka is great. We just need your sugar.
No problem.
Okay.
How's the baby doing?
The baby is great. Thank you so much, Naomi.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thank you for calling, Naomi.
Alright.
Oh, so sweet.
Awesome. It's always nice. I feel like that's, for me, that's the better part of the show. Other than my conversations,
the interaction with the
because I am a
people.
fan as well. Like,
thank
I
you.
would kill to talk to Chandler more. So I'm like, give them the opportunity.
Exactly.
But my question is, are you concerned that behind you is a beautiful legacy, but not young people that are in that quest? Because like I said, there was a crew of people that were making Mag 44, yourself, Tim, and there's a league of people that are still together. But I'm like, your circular artists have brought game. They are not even them, but the ones coming up as well are bringing game. Does that concern you as somebody who's in the same industry but in a different line? Are you afraid that one day when Esther says, I have served my purpose in terms of music, there's nobody to say, here you go?
A very, very important question. I feel though there are a good number of people, you know, on the come up who really show so much promise, Wellington. And in as much as maybe they may not be as many, I still feel God is going to do great things through the ones coming. You know, the people like Faithfulness, I'm sure you've heard of Faithfulness. A lot of young people, the names have even gone, but really they're quite a number. Kabuswe, like such amazing people. Even Pastor Gift, because he's doing amazing things.
Great.
Pastor Washi,
Washi.
Deborah Mambo, all of these people are playing a big role, you know, in the...
But you know, Esther music is not like that's because for me, it's, I do get it. Like I can sing Dependable God all day.
Right.
But me, the lights coming here.
Right.
There's that there. Yes. So with that, like, how are you handling that? Are you mentoring people?
That's a really good one. So I do have conversations with people, but I won't say I've been intentionally mentoring people. And I think the challenge would be, unfortunately, I can't make another Esther Chungu. It would have to be their own, you know, unique style of, you know, praising God. And I'm truly humbled by that, and it's very, very encouraging and eye-opening as well, because we do have a lot of work to do as we pass on the baton at some point.
That's so beautiful. Now, Fearless, the song we're playing off the album as we wrap up. Thank you so much for coming
Thank
through.
you.
But why was this one the video and not Chie?
First of all, hi, Minister Juicy, and I really want to actually create visuals for that, but I want him to be in it. You'll be singing his part. You'll be singing.
I will sing. I will not.
You promise.
I promise.
And he's got a beautiful voice. I don't know if you've ever sung for the
no,
people.
please, it's okay.
Okay,
Yes,
it's all right.
It's fine.
It's all right.
It's okay.
It's your
okay.
mentor.
Yes, it's just teach me how to do it, and I will do it.
No, but we do have a lot of plans for Umwala, you know, as far as visuals go. I know you've complained a lot. Like, I get Fearless, but why isn't Amapalo having visuals? But we do have a plan up our sleeves for the rest of the year, so don't worry.
Awesome.
We got you.
Reverend Bruce said something the other day. He says, sing a new song to the Lord. What's that new song that's on your heart right now? And, you know, take us to the break with it while singing it.
Sing a new song to the Lord. Lord, I love you. with everything in me. Oh, I love you, and I'm so grateful. Lord, I love you with everything in me. I say, Esther is yours.
Oh, that was Esther Chungu on the Upville. Be sure to stick around because we have so much more